Hey guys, welcome back. Nick here, Thrive Entrepreneur. Now we're going to get into creating your bait. Um, this is an area I actually love. You can get really creative with it, and you can learn a whole lot. So let's just jump straight into it. Now, the purpose of bait. Um, First of all, like bait is also called like a freebie or a freemium or lead magnet or a bribe. It's like basically you give an exchange. You give something in exchange that's valuable to your niche market, or to your perfect average customer, for contact information like name or email or phone or all of the above. Um, because you want them to do something like subscribe to your email list or attend a free event or jump on a webinar or on a live seminar or request for a free call. Um, if you actually deliver value, you craft your bait in a way like an ebook that actually not only helps that person with one thing, but also increases your credibility at the same time. And if you actually help them, it increases trust and it actually warms the customer up for the next step. So now, like I've mentioned in previous courses, I've spoken with business owners in the past, and a lot of them are confused between the difference between value and features. We've all heard of like benefits versus features, like a feature on on a cell phone, say on like my phone that I have, I got a Google Pixel. So a feature is like, it's got instant blur on the camera. It has a camera, and it does video cameraing as well, right? And it records it in 4K 1080p, so really high def video. That's a feature, but the benefit to me is video, right? Is I can record a video anywhere with high light or low light, and it comes out looking like a professional, like somebody's done it on a professional camera, so I can get great quality videos. That's my finished product. That's my benefit. You can blur the background like a professional EOS, so that's an aspect of the camera itself. I love that aspect because you can instantly turn a photo into looking like a professional photo done on an SLR. So the benefit to that is create professional looking photos as if they were photographed on an SLR. That's awesome. So like that's some benefits, for example, right, against the features. So, but value is something different. Value is something that actually solves a specific problem for a specific person. It's not a benefit, it's not a feature, it actually makes a difference to the quality of the person's life. And I know you guys have heard me say it before. Business should only really be around for one purpose, and that is making people's lives better. That's what I believe the purpose of business is. And to the degree that your business does that, is to the degree of success that it has. So your bait really has got to solve a big problem that your ideal perfect average customer has, that your dream customer you want to work with. And I remember listening to Frank Kern a while ago, and he was talking about his dream customers and how one day he found himself standing in a large office, which was his, in a big mansion of a house, except it was overlooking a swamp. It was in the middle of the country in the US. And he was working with customers that if he saw them on the street, he'd turn the other way and run. And he was miserable. Needless to say, he got clarity on his dream customer and on his perfect average day. And he went through this process of discovering who it was that he would feel invigorated working with and who he'd really enjoy interacting with. I've done the same thing. And so what he found was that it only took a short amount of time, and he started magnetically attracting his dream customer. So you really want to think about who your dream customer is. If you've got a service-based business and you want to work with a particular type of person, get clarity on that person, because you're going to solve a problem for that one person, and that one problem that you're going to solve is going to attract you a bunch of your dream customers, where you get to literally provide a service every day. It makes their lives better. It makes your life better because you're working with people that you really want to work with. Not turn the other way on the street and run. Needless to say, Frank Kern ended up surfing every day, waking up overlooking the ocean and the orange sky as the sun rose over the morning. and he ended up loving running into customers, loving running into people that were customers of his, and he actually ended up going out to lunch with a few of them regularly and having some really good friends, and he actually got invited to a friend's wedding, and he actually wanted to go. He was saying that you know, how many weddings do you know that you get invited to where you actually want to go to them? Okay, so if you can zero in on what the problem is that your perfect dream customer has, or the perfect average customer, and you actually solve that problem, then your bait will be extremely attractive. So that's what we're trying to do, okay? That's really the definition of value, is solving a specific problem for a specific person. You don't want to solve the whole problem, you just want to solve one part of the problem, and you want to make that problem that you solve, that part of the problem, will give them a benefit instantly. Like, they'll actually be able to feel it in their life. It'll help them straight away. So it's not something that you're like, oh, if you do this for the next 12 weeks, you'll get a result. It's more like, do this now and notice this difference. Like, do these squats in this way and do that exercise today, and you'll have, you know, your muscles will be firmer and they'll feel sore tomorrow, and you'll know that you're right on track to reaching your goals. Like, that's an instant feedback, rather than saying, wait until you lose an inch off your legs by doing these every day for the next 12 weeks. So that's an example of, you know, you want to pre-frame what result they should expect from this solution that you're providing, and deliver that, rather than trying to solve like a large problem, if that makes sense. All right, more water. So the definition of desirable, this is really an opportunity to solve one of the problems your perfect customer has. You know, the more specific your bait is, the more it will be desired. So if your bait's like how to lose weight, for example, if you're a gym, then it's not really going to be desired very much. Whereas if you're like how to lose, let's see, how to drop 3,000 grams in 30 days. So that's like 3 kgs, right? 1,000 grams is a kilo. Yeah. So, or say like drop a dress size in 28 days or less. Like, the more specific your bait is, and the more you target the name of your bait, the name of your bait is actually the most important thing. But the more that the more specific it is, the more it gets desired. So don't make it broad, make it specific to solve one problem. So when they download the ebook or the cheat sheet, or they watch your video lesson, it's only going to solve one problem, but one really important problem that they really, really want to solve. Now, this is an example of what's not bait. It's just sign up for our newsletter. And we get this all the time when I see a lot of websites that have been designed by website designers, not by digital marketing strategists. The reason when we build a website for one of our clients, the reason why we don't put newsletter signups in there is because unless somebody's already heard of your business, that's really the only reason why they would sign up for your business, to get the latest info. But if they've already heard of your business, they should already have downloaded your bait, and in that case, they'll already be on your email list. So there's no need to offer a newsletter. Instead, you want to offer something that's actually of value to them, something specific. So there's nothing really in it for the customer. Why would you put your email address in just to get a newsletter? So ask the question, what is something my perfect customer would love? And then create an offer that solves one main problem for them. So when presenting your offer, you need to be entertaining, credible, and mention the pain or desire you solve, or both, depending on your industry. But if it's a service-based industry, entertainment is key. Be credible, so actually show your results. Don't over-promise something and then end up under-delivering. Instead, under-promise, over-deliver. And then mention the pain or desire you'd love to solve, or both. So, are your clothes fitting too tight on you? Do you want to finally feel comfortable in your own clothes without having to buy a whole new wardrobe? Whatever, right? Or, are you sick and tired of frizzy hair? do you finally want to have straight hair every day without having to straighten it? So a key tip is your bait really needs to be quickly digestible, generally in 5 minutes or less. So that's why a cheat sheet or a quick video lesson or an audio recording is really good. Now, I used to, when I first got into digital marketing, I remember I went to the seminar I told you guys about, and I heard the speaker, and he was talking about how he was able to generate these extraordinarily large amounts of money every month from having like these multiple websites that were selling one thing. And anyway, later on after that, I thought, oh, I'd love to show people how amazing I am as a personal trainer back then when I was a trainer. And so I would put together like this massive like document. It was like a 50-page ebook teaching them like all about some training stuff and all about like some how to do these exercises and how to follow this training, and then how to do this eating, and then how to eat these foods, and then how to do these recipes. And it was like this massive book, and literally like only 10% of people would actually get through the whole book. And the problem is that it solved too many problems all in one go. But it was like, if you've ever heard the saying paralysis by analysis, when you give people too much information that's not quickly digestible, in an age where we're drowning in information, that's what most of us are being told, or at least that's how we feel. You really need to throw someone a life jacket. And that's really what we're doing here. Your cheat sheet is a life jacket. It's a quick, like, here's how to solve this right now. So that's really what we're doing here with creating your bait. Now, types of baits you can create. So these are just bullets here. We got cheat sheets. These are easiest. These are like a quick single page or 7-page Word document that's been converted into a PDF. Just make it, format it so it looks nice. Case studies. So these are like you can sit down with a client of yours who's had a particular result, sit down with them and go through the before, during, and after testimonial that we go through in Facebook Foundation. So what sort of results did you have before you started my service? The next question you ask them is, what sort of results did you have during working with us? And what sort of results did you have after working with us? So really the end result. Usually they're going to tell you the problems they had, and then the problems they started overcoming, and then the problems they overcame, and the end result, and how happy they are. So case study video, you can record it. You definitely record a case study video. You wouldn't put that into a sort of large testimonial and then just cut the video down. You can get Windows Movie Maker, which is free, and you can just easily cut videos using that. Toolkits and templates. So you can just do a quick toolkit template. You can do resource lists. I'm going to show you guys some examples anyway real soon. Report, guide, tutorials, quizzes or surveys, swipe files, webinars, like a quick webinar. Webinar is really the only alternative, the only exception when it comes to quickly digestible. For some reason, people will sign up for a webinar and they're willing to stick in it for longer, because usually webinars like between 45 minutes to an hour and a half, so they're a bit longer, but that's because you're delivering a lot more valuable content in them typically. Next is free events and classes. So yeah, with your service business, depending on free event, free offer, free class, free trial at the gym, free massage, free teeth cleaning, free cut and blow dry, and whatever your service business is, you can do a free offer or something or a class. Or it doesn't mean you have to, but different. You can definitely set up different offers here. Value videos, mini courses, free shipping, books for books and DVDs. So free plus shipping. So you get the book, you get like the hard copy book free, but you pay like the $7 shipping or whatever it is. So really a key tip is that some types of bait are better for certain industries. So, if you're a chiropractor, you're probably less likely to, when doing a quiz or a survey or swipe files or webinars, you're going to win more if you do like a cheat sheet or maybe a case study of a client who's like had really bad pain, degenerative pain, and then they've actually come out of it with no pain from working with you. Maybe like a free event or a class, something like that, or a free massage. Like I said, webinars really break almost every wall. They're the hardest to do. They take the most skill, but they're the easiest to sell online products with. But since you guys are in a service-based business, you only have to concern yourselves too much with that. So unless you're wanting to move into our information product course, where we actually teach you how to generate passive income through using a membership site and generating information-based products that will really help your perfect average customer, and you can actually make money online that way. But as for other course, so how to sell your bait. So I mean, your bait's free, but sometimes it's low cost depending on the industry. But you still need to sell people on the idea that they need to part with their email address in order to receive it. So the most effective way to do this, like I mentioned earlier, was by creating a great headline or a title for your bait. So really, what you call your bait is the single most important reason someone would want it. And you use your customer research based on the keywords they used to craft your ideal title. Here's some examples of bait. So this is a gym I worked with, Anytime Fitness. You guys have probably heard of them, the old purple running man, they call them. So we ran an offer. There was 50 free vouchers. It basically says here, hey North, this is what we call a crazy discount funnel. Crazy discount funnels work really well for something that's $10 or less or even free. So we go here like, hey, Girraween Females, that's the local area of the gym. I'm Tash, I'm doing something crazy to promote our gym. We're actually giving away 50 vouchers for a 14-day pass plus one personal training session for free. Only 50 vouchers available. Get one now by clicking this link. They click the link, it takes them to the landing page, they sign up. So it's just an example. You can get 14-day trial at a gym if you're running a gym, plus a personal training session. So hey, I mean, I'd click that. We had some really great results on that one. Okay, some of you guys, I've mentioned Tiki Taka in the past. These are another guys that I've worked with in the past. So these guys here, it's again crazy discount funnel. These guys are giving away vouchers for a $6 taco. Reads really similar. Like I said, when we're using a specific type of funnel, then we use a specific type of bait. For these guys, let's see, we spent, their ad went really well. We spent $56 only, and we generated 176 vouchers from that, which means the vouchers were like 17 cents each. And they were a digital voucher, so they don't cost any money to produce. So that's an amazing return, and we're literally able to target people that live 2 kilometers from their business. So they just had, I remember Jace saying to me that he had a 30% increase in sales from those vouchers. So that's pretty awesome. Then we've got a real estate agent here. So when you're in real estate, you really want to make sure that you're delivering something of value first. So this one here is like, hey, we've compiled a free report of homes for sale under $400,000. Some of these homes may even qualify for special financing programs. So this here is just little townhouse and homes. So it just gives you a quick example there of grabbing a free report. And then this particular one was a carousel, so you could just flick through the different images before you actually click the link from there, and you could go and grab your free report. So free report, I mean, hey, I'd grab that if I was into houses. This one here, was a special bait for a restaurant that was, these guys were Italian. So we did a low cost pizza with a free gourmet garlic bread. So this one here reads like, trying to figure out what you're going to have for dinner tonight and don't feel like cooking. I'm Maria from Mama Pizza Pasta Pies and Pastries. Right now we're doing a crazy special to promote our new store that is guaranteed to wipe out even the most serious bout of hunger and I don't know what to eat tonight-itis. For this week only, with the purchase of each large gourmet homemade pizza, we're giving away a free gourmet garlic bread. Only 50 vouchers available. Click the link below to grab your free garlic bread with your large pizza. So that's a really cool bait. And then we've also got this one here. I actually came across this one online. this is a bait example of somebody who's a gardener who's got a service based where they actually teach people how to grow. Well, this one here, like I said, is grow enough food to feed a family of 4 in just 4 square feet of space, even if you don't have a yard. I mean, that's pretty cool. If I wanted to grow food myself for a family of 4, I would grab that report. I'd be like, yeah, here's my email, take it. You guys have recognized this. So this is from our website. So a free cheat sheet, 5 steps to profiting from Facebook ads. These are the exact same steps we use to take businesses who aren't seeing a return with print media to thriving in the digital age without needing a full-time marketing team. Get the cheat sheet. Then we've got Ivy Lofts here. These guys sold some. These guys are selling condos. I believe the spend on Facebook ads was $400, and they ended up selling $950,000 worth of condos. So we just really targeted younger people who are more interested in that. And the event was like a VIP event. Register for this VIP event. You can come down, you can get some nibbles and some drinks, and it was more like a VIP party event, and not like a raging party, but an event. And we just attracted the right people, and of course. We're able to do really well on that one. And then we've got examples with, say, a blog. So in this particular example of bait, this one here, if somebody's like a writer and they write blogs every day and they want to get their content out there more, they might want to contact other websites that are interested in having other people blog on their website. Like if you got a health and fitness website, you might want someone from another health and fitness, or who writes for health and fitness, to do a guest blog post, write an article for you basically with their name at the bottom and whatever, linking back to their website. And you can do the same for them, right? So it's like I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine type of thing. So this here, this free download would be really great for somebody who likes that. It's like access to a giant guest blogging index. So it's like where all the websites because basically bloggers who want to guest blog, but their problem is they don't know how or where to apply to guest blog. So this is really like a great report for them. This one here I came across a 5-part series from this guy who does video marketing. So he teaches people how to do video marketing. His name's James. He's got like a 5-part video series. Now, if you're in that industry and you're into video marketing, it's probably quite interesting to you, and you probably grab it because you're into video marketing and video editing. You're going to probably watch a 5-part video series, whereas somebody who's interested in, say, dropping a dress size at a gym, they're not really going to be interested in a 5-part video series. It's too long, you can't digest it in 5 minutes. So, many courses, so really they're not the best because they don't give people a win right away. Like I mentioned before, you want to solve one problem and have them win straight away. Whereas cheat sheets give people an actionable item they can improve with their life right away. They can start cracking into getting results. This is another example from Plant Physique, one of our gyms. Secrets to Female Fat Loss from Home ebook is targeting a specific type of person. It's saying what they get. They get a 4-week home workout, they get a fat melting meal plan or a bit of a sample for results, and they get some secret tips and tricks, usually reserved for personal training clients only. So that's just a little ebook there just to help people, give people a win right away. They're going to be able to implement some of the nutrition tips in there straight away, which will probably make them feel better, give them more energy and mental clarity. And the 4-week home workout, hey, they can do that day and feel sore muscles tomorrow. So usually that feeling of sore muscles people associate to results. So it's like it's a bit of a win pretty much straight away. Examples. So another example would be this particular value video. Oh, you guys will recognize this guy. It's Tony Robbins. So the value video, if you're going to do one, shouldn't be any more than 15 to 20 minutes. 5-minute value videos are great. If you're going to stretch it out, no more than 15, 20 minutes. So make sure you teach something that's really important, solve a real problem, and then have a call to action. This one here, it's basically a proposal template to cut 3 to 4 hours off the time it usually takes to create a proposal. Say if you're in business and your service is providing business proposals to a specific niche. If you're time poor, this is great. Having a template, really handy. I'm a template guy. I love finding templates and reverse engineering them and making them my own. We don't have to reinvent that wheel, guys. find something that works and model it. That's what Tony Robbins here says. He says find someone who's achieved the results you want to achieve, and model their results, and likely you'll achieve the same results and same success. So when you apply that to this game with profiting from Facebook ads, I'm teaching you guys what works. Once you guys implement it, you'll see you get the same results too. So this one here, free book, pay for shipping. So like I mentioned before, you get the book for free. You just pay for shipping. So this is a book plus shipping. Money Master the Game, big book, but yeah, Tony's all over that one. I think he interviewed 52 of the world's wealthiest people, and that was I actually ordered it, and then it didn't show up because I moved houses, and then the next tenants, I think they might have picked it up and started reading it and said that it never showed up. Oh yeah, this here is an example. I was in the editor and I did a little screenshot. Dentist example, so doing a free teeth cleaning, claim your voucher now. So that's an example of bait as well. This one here from one of our gyms, so get free personal training, 50 vouchers available. So these are what we call, like I said, crazy discount funnels. There's a little example here, but these are just little examples of bait, okay? 2 free personal training sessions with this particular one. Another example, looking to kickstart your workout, enter to win. This is actually a win 10 free classes. So when people actually go to this one, they get to a page where it says, enter your details to secure your week free or something. So by entering their details in to get a week free, it instantly puts them in the draw to win 10 weeks. So so that's the type of bait for somebody who would love to get fitness, some fitness sessions at this Orange Theory Fitness, or those guys. Another example here of bait. So this is a little bit different from the 2 personal training session example I showed you a couple back. This one here is what we call a low barrier to entry offer. We're going to go into this stuff in more detail real soon, but we're just trying to help you craft your bait and give you some examples of different industries and different versions of bait. This is a 21-day challenge. Basically says, hey, we call out the customer right away. We're going to go into detail with the copy and everything anyway as we go on, but this one's a 21-day challenge, and it just basically covers off a whole bunch of value that somebody can get. It is a paid offer, so this one is a paid bait, but still a bait nonetheless. So next, we want to go into how to create a compelling bait headline. Now, a lot of times when we think about bait, we don't really think about why the headline's important, but the headline is the most important thing. Without a compelling headline, you're going to lose like 50% or more of the people that could be interested in your service simply because you didn't craft your headline right. And I'm not going to leave it up to chance for you guys to come up with a sassy headline. Instead, we're going to get you guys to actually craft your headline for your bait right here while we're here with you. So we're going to give you guys some examples. So first one is at the top here. So this is the type of style that we do it, yeah? So these are different examples of a headline that you can create. The first one is, how to get desired outcome without usual problem. So and then we're going to, desired outcome is lose weight, and then without, and then usual problem is, usually when they want to lose weight, they have to give up bread. So without giving up bread. How to lose weight without giving up bread. That's a pretty good one. 7 simple steps to desired outcome. So 7 simple steps to dropping a dress size in 28 days or less. Or 7 steps to dropping a dress size in 28 days or less, yeah? So, or seven weird steps to dropping a dress size, right? So you can put in like some quirky little words there. We're going to get to that in a second. How to get outcome in short time without problem. So how to lose 5 kg of fat in just 21 days without giving up bread. So now we're getting into something real juicy. Next one is exact way to outcome without usual problem. So the exact system I used to make $950,000 um, in real estate without spending over $500 on Facebook ads, right? Or the exact system I use to lose 5 kg of fat without giving up bread. Or the exact system I use to lose 5 kg of fat in just 21 days without giving up bread. So these things really just go pow, and they really stick out to us. And now you can see as I'm reading these out, you guys are starting to get a bit of an idea about why these work and why they become so compelling. And you're using your keywords that you got from the research in step 1 with your customer research section. Step 2, we're using those keywords. So this next one, proven system shows you how to outcome without problem. So proven system shows you how to lose 5 kg of fat in just 21 days without giving up bread or taking magic pills or potions. Okay. Or proven system shows you how to eliminate back pain without nauseating inducing drugs. Well, proven system shows you how to get straight here without using a straightener or without expensive straighteners. Okay, maybe as somebody who doesn't want to buy a straightener. So yeah, these are lots of examples. Next, some other examples. So how I achieved outcome in short time without problem. So how I lost 30 pounds in 30 days without giving up bread. I mean, heck, if somebody said that to me, I'd be like, what did you do? Next one is the exact system I use to outcome without usual problems. So the exact system I use to get white teeth without seeing a dentist, or the exact system I use to whiten my smile without the use of expensive whitening treatments. Okay, there you go, right? I mean, I haven't done, it's not like I've gone in and dug around and done the research. I'm just pulling the stuff off the top of my head right now. But if I had the research right in front of me, all the notes, then I'd be able to, craft something really cool. Proven system shows you how to outcome without problems. So proven system shows you how to whiten your smile without expensive whitening treatments. Without expensive teeth whitening treatments. There you go. All right, so using power words in your copy. So you can add these to your copy to make it a little bit more fun, entertaining. It just gives it a bit more pizzazz. So amazing, genius, simple, awesome, scary, rock solid, foolproof. So let's see how those look in your copy. So instead of seven tips to a slimmer waistline, 7 hacks to a slimmer waistline. Or instead of 7 hacks to a slimmer waistline, 7 amazing hacks to a slimmer waistline. Or avoid these 10 beauty mistakes. Or avoid these 10 scary beauty mistakes most people make. So add that scary word in there and boom, we're getting something like, we're getting something really captivating. Or 7 amazing hacks to dissolving back pain without scary drugs. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, so you guys can see now, like when you add these power words in and you add in a compelling headline, compelling title for your bait, you can see how by using this, just the title itself, even if you were no good at writing the rest of the copy, we're going to show you soon on how to write copy, even if you're no good at copy. But even so, the title itself will get you 90% towards the sale. So this is how bait works for your service business. So you give away something that showcases your unique solution to a problem your customer has. So like you can give something away that's cheap and free plus shipping, like a book. You can offer a voucher for a crazy deal to get them in the door, like some of the crazy discount funnels I showed you earlier, the example baits that we're using in them. Once people grab the voucher, you just email them. It's an automatic email. That there's a special bonus if they take action right away, like an extra session or half price on a small pizza or free fries or whatever it is, right? Or if they opted in for like a cut and blow, then they get a cut and blow plus maybe a bottle of shampoo or something that costs you like $2 or something like that, right? So whatever it is for your service business. So once they grab the voucher, you want them to take action right away, and you do that by having them grab the special bonus. So the ultimate bait checklist. So you want to go through this checklist before you actually release your bait out. So a specific promise. Does my bait offer a very specific solution? So it should offer one solution for one problem, not one solution for 10 problems or 10 solutions for one problem. Just one specific solution, and then specific prospect. Is it delivering this to a specific prospect? It's got to be that perfect average customer to that specific prospect. It can't be like, I can't be delivering massage to mums and dads and surfers all at the same time. Okay, it's got to be you really want to craft out a very specific prospect, target them, and then you can take that offer, copy it over, and make adjustments to it, and then send that offer to a different niche market. Yeah. But first of all, when you're crafting your Facebook ads, select a specific prospect and win with that category. Because let's face it, say we've got one targeting running at the moment, targeting mums. It's a fitness offer, and there's 28,000 mums within 7-kilometer radius that only like mum-based products and services, and we're getting like a really good conversion just tapping into that 28,000 person market for mums right there in the local area. So we're going to show you how to do all that real soon. Now next up, pre-frame shift. So I've mentioned to you guys that I'm trained in NLP. Now when it comes to NLP, pre-frame is a word that we use quite a lot, and really the question is, does your bait prep them for future sales? So you don't want to be like, hey, here's your one-stop solution for eliminating back pain, and if you do this, you'll never need a chiropractor ever again, and you're selling chiropractic services, then that's the last thing that you want. So instead, what you do is you would say, hey, I really hope this helps solve your waking up in the morning with a stiff back problem. Let me know if it does. But wait, did you know that we've actually got a special program running right now where we can help you eliminate erase back pain completely without nauseating drugs that are nauseating scary drugs. Contact us at this link or click this link to learn more information, or whatever, register for more information. Send them on to another landing page. So you really want to pre-frame them for future sales. So the same with one of our gyms, Plant Physique. So we would say, here's your 2 PT sessions, and then the bonuses when they sign up right away. Okay, boom, you get 3 PT sessions now if you call us up today as soon as you registered. So that's like a bonus take action offer. And then next step is really want to move them on to the next step, which is signing up for regular training. So the first time they come in, we're going to chat to them about their goals, we're going to chat to them about how long it would take them to reach their goals, and if it takes 20 weeks, that lines up perfectly with, say, a 20-week challenge that Plant Physique's running. So you really want to pre-frame them right from the get-go for a future sales. So that really just means you want to build your credibility, build your trust, build their trust in your business, so that they know that you're the solution to their problem. Now, you got to make a big promise, and your bait should make a big promise, and then it should deliver. So if we offered, say, personal training, like 2 personal training sessions or 3, and they signed up for it, and then we were like, oh no, we're actually going to give you 1 session. Well, that's not really fair. Also, if we said we're going to train you in an open, friendly environment where you're really going to feel like you're getting taken care of, and then they come down there, no one says hi to them, they stand around for 5 minutes, and then someone says, oh, what do you want? And then they say, oh, I'm here for my free session. Well, that's a really poor first impression of the business. So we really want to deliver, and by delivering, we increase trust. Perceived value. So does it look like you should charge for it? So when you're creating your bait, it shouldn't just look like something like, it shouldn't just look really standard. It should look like something that actually pay for. So it's got to look like it's actually quality, not just like some some video lesson shot in low light that's like in someone's bedroom on their bed and they're shooting, talking about how to erase back pain, like waffling on. You want to get the right lighting and you want to get the right environment for it. You want to dress right and make yourself look presentable, and maybe put a little intro video. Go on Fiverr.com and look up intro videos and put a little intro video at the start or at the end. Just make it come across as a lot more professional. So you really want to increase that perceived value. That's why I mentioned before, when you're creating your bait through like a Word document, if you're making a cheat sheet, make sure you format it so that it looks professional as well. Number one thing, so does it address what they want to have or know? So you really want to address that one thing that they want to have, or that one thing that they want to know, and you'll be winning with your ultimate bait checklist. Next up is also on the checklist is the aha moment. So does your bait result in an aha moment for your customers so you can keep their attention? It's really important. They should be scrolling through and they should have at least one aha moment while going through your material. One way to test this is to produce your bait and then give it to somebody who's your ideal customer who you know, or somebody who's hasn't worked with you yet but they're wanting to, or something like that. Have them go through it and then ask them if they had an aha moment from going through your ebook there. Just need some water. Okay. So immediate gratification. Does your bait give them an instant win? That's really important. So something they can implement right away and see results from. Like I mentioned before, I mentioned this a few times. But don't make them wait through like multi-day courses for the aha moment. Give it to them straight away, pretty much straight away. Show your results or the results of your case studies of your customers if possible. So it doesn't have to just be in your cheat sheet. Like you don't have to be like, hey, here's my cheat sheet, here's the results of my customers. So we've already gone through creating our title and I've given you guys some examples. So we want to make a specific promise to a specific prospect. And then in page 1, this is really an outline. You want to introduce yourself and show why you're credible. In page 2, you want to address their number one thing, stir the pain and dangle the desire. In page 3 to 6, you want to do a pre-fame shift. So that's where you set them up to get ready to purchase another product from you, deliver an aha moment, and give instructions for immediate gratification. So the last page, you want to add your call to action and tell them what to do next. So there's a lot of people will sort of put these in a slightly different order from time to time, but typically it's going to cover the exact same thing, yeah, the exact same layout. So there's a lot of different ways you can create a cheat sheet in an hour or less. First of all, you can start with a list. So like 7 best tips on preventing teeth cavities. Okay, that can be a really easy way to create one in an hour or less if you're really short on time. Then you can also another option is create an audio recording using Windows voice recorder. So you can just search for that using the Windows tab. Upload using SoundCloud or even YouTube. And what you can do is you can get someone on Fiverr to transcribe it for you. Just go to fiverr.com, fiverr.com. It's down the bottom there anyway. Then you can also make a video lesson with your phone if you're pretty cool on camera. If you're charismatic on camera and you feel pretty comfortable in front of it and you're good at speaking, then create a video lesson. Really, shooting video is all about lighting plus content. So you want to make sure you've got really good lighting. If you're outdoors, make sure the lighting's good and there's no wind in the background. If you're indoors, if you're in like an office or something like that, make sure you got a couple of professional lights up, or at least one professional light up that lights up your back wall, and because that's really important. Unless you've got like heaps of natural light, but then you're sort of dealing with clouds and that sort of thing. So yeah, it's all about lighting. And then make sure the content you're delivering is actually solving that one problem. So a key tip is you can use Fiverr.com for low cost, quick and easy solutions to graphics, transcribing, ebook covers and more. So like say the Windows voice recorder, if you record your product, and then you want to get it transcribed, just jump into Fiverr.com, type in transcribing, search for a transcriber, have a look through, and then just send them the voice recording, and they'll transcribe it into text for you, into a Word document. You'll get it back, and then you can just do some quick formatting. If you want an ebook cover, jump onto Fiverr. You can get someone to do a quick ebook cover for you to make it look like a really nice book, all that sort of stuff. So here's some cheat sheet examples. Now, like I said, they all sort of run in they're all sort of put together in different orders. Like for example, this one here, we've got cheat sheet. This is actually our cheat sheet example. You guys will be familiar with this from Thrive. So if you're going to do a cheat sheet, you set the dimensions in Google Slides to 8.5 times 11 if you want an A4 size, or if you're pretty good with Microsoft Word, you can put it together that way. Yeah, so this has got our, 5 steps to Facebook ads, profiting of Facebook ads cheat sheet, and there's our other cheat sheet as well, our Facebook compliance checklist. Yeah, so there's 2 of our cheat sheets there anyway. This is another cheat sheet example. So 7 proven steps to creating, promoting and profiting from online courses. Now let's just jump back real quickly. So in Thrive, for us, we just want to give people a really quick result. So giving some people some clarity on how to actually use Facebook ads, get them started. So those 5 steps are really good. They really help give people clarity on what are the actual steps to take to make money on Facebook. That really gives people the overview, the big picture, and they can really help people to start chunking down and, go from there. The Facebook compliance checklist, a lot of people will throw coffee mugs across the room. I know I did in the past when my Facebook ads kept getting denied. So the Facebook compliance checklist really just, goes through that. Now, from this point, people might not know much about us at Thrive Entrepreneur, but they're going to get follow-up emails each day anyway, learning all about us and what we're up to and that sort of thing. So a cheat sheet doesn't have to always have a lot of information on it, but if it's like a service-based business where you're providing, say, personal training, you might want to edify yourself just a little bit in there, perhaps, and show your results of your clients. They might have already seen the results signing up for the cheat sheet, but whatever. And the bottom of the Thrive ads is actually one help with Facebook ads, and they click it's hyperlinked. They click here, and it takes them straight to our website anyway. So if they're sharing it with friends or that sort of thing, if they're sharing the cheat sheet with friends, their friends are going to see it and they're going to click through to our website. This one here, so profiting from Facebook ads. So this guy here sort of skips a lot of like the who I am, and instead he just says like, hey, I've been featured on NBC and CNN and that sort of thing. When you're getting interviews with mass media, it tends to boost your credibility a lot, but it doesn't mean that you need it in order to build your own niche market out and your own following. So he's got like steps 0 to 7, so just outlines the steps and a few tips and strategies, and then he's just got like a wrap up with like, hey, keep your inbox open because I'm going to be sending you some more information in the future, basically, type of thing. This is another example. This is a finished cheat sheet, so it's got your cover. I've done on Fiverr.com. Then we've got like about the author, so that's where we sort of edify that particular trainer. There's of course a website hyperlinked at the bottom of every page. What the book's about, so it sort of talks about credibility, why they should listen to the book, and then on the last page it's like it actually encourages them to take action, reach out to us, book in their free consultation, free drop a dress size consultation to help them drop a dress size, and it's got like the emails in there and stuff like that as well. So cool. Okay, now on step 7, or on the last part here, you just congratulate them on completing the book, thank them for trusting you to guide them on their journey, and then offer the bonus for completing the book. And so in this example, 2 free personal training sessions. A lot of the time it's like a consultation, but it could be 2 free PT sessions. If they call out right away, say they completed the book, they get to grab that. Bonus tip could be you could click, they could actually link in the book to the booking system and allow them to actually book in themselves, which is save you a phone call. So that could be handy. So some cheat sheet key tips. So you won't always get the sale right after people download the PDF. People might download a cheat sheet, and they might read it and be like, wow, that was really helpful. And then they might be waiting for you to email them again, like through your autoresponder with your email marketing. But if you don't have much credibility or results yet, you can build trust by sending them more videos and emails and encouraging them to jump on the phone or come in to see you. So, even if you don't have credibility or results of previous clients already to put into your ebook or into your follow-up emails, you just keep sending them valuable information, and they'll start to trust you more over time anyway, and that'll build your credibility. So I always say it doesn't matter where you are, where you're starting with your Facebook ads effort or with your online, with your digital marketing strategies for your service business. Doesn't matter where you're at, you can always build a community of raving fans. So use your email autoresponder to deliver your valuable content over time so they can learn to know, like, and trust you. So that's really what we're wanting to do. And now, just a little note there, video does build credibility better than PDF alone. So if you get a chance to like shoot a video where they can hear you talking or they can see you as well, that's always really helpful. That will help them to, even if it's real short, it could be like a short video like, hey guys, I'm just going to show you this quick tip, stay tuned, and I'm just going to cut to a quick screen share. So like they see you for a minute and then you cut over into your actual video itself. Let's see, if you're not using an email autoresponder, I use Aweber. So let me just cut screens here. Aweber. So yeah, I use Aweber email marketing. So if you guys haven't heard of them before, these are the guys I use. You can get a free trial. But yeah, check them out. I mean, I don't get any kickbacks or anything from recommending them. I've just been using them for a long time, and I find them really helpful. So that's a key tip for you guys there. Looks like we're pretty much ready to get into building the funnel, but I just wanted to show you real quick how easy it is to build a cheat sheet using Microsoft Word. So I'm just going to do that real quickly for you. So let's just jump out of full screen. Let's open Word. Let's actually start with a blank document. Okay, let's say erase back pain without scary stomach without scary drugs. Let's see how to. So this is the title of the book. Okay. Just make it big enough. Cool. All right. And I always like to Control A paragraph, remove the extra spacing, just gives you a little bit more control. Then we're just going to highlight this part, drop down the size. Get rid of the bold. So like I said, we're going to have different sections here. So let's just cut back while I do this for you real quick. Let me just cut back to the screen. Let's jump back a couple. Okay, so we've got the title, make a specific promise. Page 1 is introduction. So we'll put about the author here. We'll put page 1. Address the one thing, so stir the pain. So just do this. So back pain, trouble keeping you up at night, something like that. Page 2. So you just sort of build out the bullets first. Deliver aha moment, give instructions. So erase back pain tip 1, and then we're just going to do the same thing. Erase back pain tip 3. So we're going to do like 3 tips on page 3 to 6. Each tip's going to be like a paragraph plus an image or something like that. Call to action would be erase, eliminate back pain consultation. This is like an example for a Claro, right? So we're just gonna build this out real quickly. Text. Dummy text generator, very handy. Okay, so it's just dummy text. Jump back over to Word. Okay. Now, if you now if you want to, I use Notepad a lot just for changing between fonts, because what happens is if you copy from somewhere else, sometimes there we go, that's better. So we've got about the author. So you're talking basically you're having your credibility built up here. Page 2, back pain, trouble keeping you up at night. So we're just going to basically stir the problem. We can get rid of this. Cool. Just imagine that there's actual text in there. Now, the title itself, what you can do is you can actually get like a big image, or let's put that there, and then just put your name, say like it's Nick Ritchie. Center, bold, pull up the size. Just jump it. Oh, what happened there? Oh, yeah. There we go. So you can actually let's bring this one up a little bit like this. Boom, cool. And let's insert an image. This is just really quick example for you guys. Pictures. I don't even know if I have any images we can use. Like I said, just had a new computer, so let's just stick this one in here anyway. I know it's cheesy, but let's just do this. Just bear with me, because I want to show you guys how easy it is to actually put together an ebook. Okay, cool. So let's make this bigger. Let's see if we can stretch it all the way to the boom. Okay. See if we can stretch it all the way out. Probably not. Okay, so let's just drag it over into the center. Boom. Spacing's pretty good. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can get any bigger. No. Okay, 36. Let's try 40. Okay, cool. There we go. About the author. So you can do this all real quick, guys. You just got to have a think about what content you're going to put in there. Back trouble keeping you up at night. It's 22 size. Cool. Okay, alright, then we're going to have our tips. Boom. And like literally all you got to do is fill in the blanks from here, guys. Now if you want to put a footer in, just double click on the bottom. Usually I like to put a website in there. Don't worry about putting in like page or anything. So you might put like Excel, chiropractic.com. Awesome. Okay, just put these in. Making progress. Okay, alright, and then we got the call to action on the last page, yeah? So they already know about the author. In the about the author here, we're going to have like case studies, clients results type thing, yeah? So we could probably have that like in bold and smaller. You might have like a little section, a smaller section of about the author, and then you might actually have like some actual images or something like that of your client's results here. Cool, let's just bring that up. Sweet. Okay. All right, so there we go. So it's like there's your call to action. Um, so basically your call to action is like, hey, by the way, but wait, just make sure that you booked in your Eliminate Back Pain consultation, where we show you how to eliminate back pain forever, using a few simple tricks that our qualified chiropractors specialize in to help you get the most. Help you get the most from having a good night's sleep. Help you get the most from your back and whatever. Obviously, I'm not a chiropractor. So let's just zoom out a little bit. Let's have a quick look. Multiple pages. Okay, there we go. Okay, now obviously you can change the image. You can change the color scheme. You can edit all this stuff, guys. But the general idea is that I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to create an ebook that you can literally put out right away. And then once you're done, just go save as. Let's go save as Word doc. Done. And then we go save as. Click this here, save as, type, save as PDF. There you go. And it's going to save it really awesome. Boom, just like that. And Adobe Reader. Alright, cool, there we go. Go away. Okay, so there you go. Rescue your back pain without drugs. Zoom out a little bit. Cool, so you can see here we've got an ebook already done. What you're going to do is just fill in the blanks. So somebody should be able to read it in about 5 minutes, so make sure it's not too long, make sure the text is big enough, easy to read for everybody. Yeah, I mean it might be like one main tip instead of 3 tips, but either way, I mean this is only 7 pages and that's perfect. So it's only 6 pages of actual text, there's like 1 page of call to action. Somebody should be able to flick through that in 5 minutes on their phone or at home on their computer. So I hope this has been really helpful for you guys and giving you like a really good. Oh, there's me out there running in the woods with my wife. I hope this has been really helpful for you guys and really showing you exactly how you can create your bait really quickly and easily, just following the simple structure that I've outlined for you there. We're going to jump into building your funnel next. So great job on making it this far, and let's get into building your funnel.